if in your sessions you're thinking, I know that I can do so much more for this client. I can help them more. I can help them faster. I can get them really, really deep into the transformation that they deserve and I want for them and they are looking for, then listen up. So one of the things that I used to think about when I wanted better client results was to focus on hypnosis, right? Like if I could get my clients deeper, if I can get them deeper into the memories, if I can just blow their minds faster, I can relax them more, if I can connect them more to their unconscious mind through the deepeners and better words in the recording through better metaphors and imaginative things, then this is what's going to help them with their breakthroughs. And wasn't I completely wrong? Because I didn't realize at that time that hypnosis and therapeutic work are completely different things. Like they're just not like in my mind. And now that it does, I remember being in nursing, like first year nursing, we learned basic therapeutic communication principles, which is really fun because those are the things that I teach inside the conversational hypnosis questioning training now. And so it's very interesting how sometimes we miss the actual true thing that helps our clients because we're so bombarded with all of these new trainings, right? But when we actually get to the simplicity, the real ease and things that actually work and the simple things, the foundations of what helps a client to truly solve their problem, then that is when massive things change. There will be no more stress from trying to give more and do more inside the sessions. And there's a lot more ease and flow and calm and fun when you're able to just free flow your session and really just be present with a client in front of you. Because I don't know about you, but I had so much cue cards, right? Because I wanted the best for my clients. So I wanted to make sure that I was prepared. So I like cue cards and all of that shit everywhere. And where was my attention? I was paying attention to my cue cards instead of looking right here, which is the most important thing. And of course, we don't know this, right? This is not our fault because we were just trained differently. So if you're finding that you are someone who knows that you can do better, just take a pause and be really honest with yourself with if your thing is working the way you want it. Is it working the way you expected? Because to me, what was truly true was that sure, it worked, but it had a shelf life. It worked for a little bit, but then it got to a point where it stopped. And to me, at first, that was very hard to admit because I paid 10 grand to get my hypnosis certification. And unfortunately, it stopped working in just a few months. It didn't even last a year until personally I stopped getting results and my client results were steady. And that was a really hard fact for me to be truthful with. That was a truth that I hid myself from. I really wanted it to work but it's like that sunk cost fallacy theory, right? Where you've invested so much, and although it's costing you a lot right now, costing a lot of grief, a lot of stress, a lot of headache, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of work for minimal results, but because we've invested, we try to keep it and not move on and not change, even though we know that accepting and dropping the investment from the past is really although it's a bit hurtful and it stings and it sucks, by letting go of that and trying something new and working on it, that is actually what's helps us to grow more. And it costs less in the long term to change now rather than keep doing the same thing over and over for years and years and not work, right? Definition of insanity. So for me, I had to really sit down and be like, are you insane or are you not? Can you be honest with yourself? And of course, when we do that, we get these synchronicities like finding a video that you exactly needed to hear, right? Talking about something, and someone gives you this idea, and then you look for it and you're like, this is exactly what I need. This is what happened to me. And then I found a conversation approach, which is what I now teach. And so what is that like for you? Are the sessions that you want to host and give what you want to truly do 10 years from now? Do you want to read those boring ass fucking stupid scripts for 10 more years if this is the lifestyle and the job that you want for good, right? Do you want to keep feeling that you just can't keep up, that it's just not working? Do you want to feel that stress and that feeling of burnout and that feeling of nothing is ever enough when it comes to certifications, because they're all really not helpful for all clients? And so you want to be honest with yourself with that, because I had to as well. That's why I learned principles now. That's why I learned the basic things of how to use therapeutic principles to help clients to resolve their problem instead of the hypnosis. So this video really is just something for you to consider, something to give you also some solace and some empathy, because I have been there. It is difficult to admit that all of our investments from the past didn't work out the way we want, but through the investments that I made, I still have friends 4 years from now that I love and complete and talk to, made some clients there as well. So there's always a reason, and maybe it is the start of the journey for you. And if it is, welcome to the conversational hypnotic questioning world, where we are all about flowy sessions that are fun, no pressure, a conversation with our clients without scripts, audios, and techniques. So welcome to this page officially, and I will see you soon. Let's make a massive impact together, one conversation at a time.